Hello, everyone! Welcome to Brightbots. It's time for episode 3, and tonight is make or break for so many bots. We got two matchups between undefeated bots. We have the bots trying to keep their season alive, and we have a main event between two bots looking to make a name for themselves here in Brightbots. Tonight's main event: Valentine's Day Massacre versus Draconis. Should be an absolute slugfest and should be a banger of an episode. Let's get into the fights. Well, for our first matchup of the day, we have a flipper fight. It's Ace 5 taking on Burnout. Now, Burnout coming in 1-1 this week after a win over Radio Wave. And now it's looking to go to 2-1 to give itself a good shot getting into the bracket. Meanwhile, Ace 5 having a bit of a rough season, though both of its losses being to VDM and Exoskeleton, two undefeated bots. It's going to be interesting to see who wins the battle for low ground in this fight, and whoever wins that should win this. Well, let's see. Alright, let the bot battle begin. Ace 5 coming out strong. And there's the first flip of the fight. Burnout seeming having an issue where it's driving forward, but it's pitching a wheelie. Oh, Burnout getting sent off, and there's a flip. And another. Burnout, Ace 5 landing a chain flip. Now, another flip from Ace 5. Ace 5 has controlled the fight to this point. There's another flip from Ace 5. Ace 5 circling. Burnout had an angle, didn't take it. Missed flip by Ace 5. Circling, and there's another flip from Ace 5. Ace 5 is winning the ground game right now, and that's letting them to get a lot of flips so far. Burnout needs to get some offense here. Missed slip again. Oh, he got popped a little bit. Missed slip from Ace 5, but there's a flip there. Burnout trying to self-right, it does. Missed slip by Ace 5. Oh, Burnout had a chance at the flip, doesn't take it though. Flying around that kill saw. Burnout getting flipped, self-rights. About halfway through here. Missed slip. Both bots circling. Look, and another flip from Ace 5. Ace 5 having double-digit flips by this point. And another big flip. Floor flipper goes off, nothing doing for it though. Oh, missed slip there from Ace 5. Oh, and there's another flip out of Ace 5. He's sending a Burnout every which way, and there's the first flip from Burnout. The minute left in this fight, Burnout needs to get some offense going here, or it's going to get destroyed, as it already is. Burnout looking for an angle to get some offense going. Another flip from Ace 5. And another. Ace 5 absolutely just taking it to Burnout, and there's another flip. Ace 5, after two losses to start the season, is coming out strong here. Another flip. 15 seconds to go. Oh, flip after flip from Ace 5. He's tossing him around like a pancake. My goodness, Ace 5. And what a dominant performance from Ace 5. The winner by judge's decision is Ace 5. An absolute dominant performance out of Ace 5. One of the most dominating performances I've ever seen in Brightbots. Ace 5 did not give a single chance for Burnout to get into this fight. It was flip after flip after flip, and even when they start jostling around, Ace 5 was consistently getting under Burnout, and it just no chance for Burnout to win this fight. Ace 5 showing it's still a really capable bot after 2 straight losses. It's going to be interesting to see if they can get into the bracket or not. For our next fight, it's a battle of winless bots. It's Raptor versus Abacus. Raptor, well, just about everything's gone wrong for it so far. It hasn't been able to get under many bots. It's got thrown out of the ring in its last fight, and in the fight before that, it got taken around the ring and bullied for 3 straight minutes. Abacus, on the other hand, has just been tossed around the whole time it's been here. Hell, it lost the roast quartz last week, so you know it's not doing too well. Uh, let's see which one of these 2 struggling bots is gonna get their first win. Alright, here we go. Let the war of the winless begin. Raptor coming out aggressive, already getting Abacus out of control. Raptor not keeping the lifter mechanism up. You just gonna be leaning with those wedges, it looks like. Abacus getting bullied around the ring right now. So let's see if Raptor can capitalize. Abacus, oh, and a massive shot there. Abacus sent off frame. Camera guy's not doing a good job. Abacus getting sent around the ring. Ooh, another flip by that floor flipper. Abacus getting bullied around the ring. Raptor being very careful not to introduce those lifters to Abacus's spinner. Just being good about keeping them up, and there's another shot. Raptor just controlling the fight and being very aggressive at the same time. Now taking him towards the screws. Abacus getting up the speed. Oh, and a nice shot there. But he's on his head. And Raptor, oh my goodness, what a shot there from Abacus, sending Raptor flying. Interesting move there. Oh, and another shot there. Abacus getting pinballed around the arena. It's going like a hockey puck. And another shot. Abacus just, every time it lands a shot on Raptor, it just sends itself spiraling around the arena. It's not able to double up on these shots, and that's what's killing it right now. Raptor chasing him down. Oh, nice shot there. Raptor not moving a little bit there. And gets back going. And oh my goodness, what a shot. Raptor needing some. Abacus needing some sort of hit barrage or something to get back in this fight, because it's just been tossed around this whole time. Raptor lowering those lifters, raising them back up again. Oh, no, nice little nick to the side of it. Nice shot. There goes one of the wedges off of Raptor, but he's on his head again. Raptor pushing him towards the side of the box, and that's the fight. Winner by judge's decision is Raptor. Raptor controlled the fight the entire way through. Did not give Abacus a single chance. I mean, yeah, Abacus was doing all the damage, but it wasn't able to keep itself stable enough to follow up on those hits, and absolutely just got dominated the rest of the way. I mean, Raptor was constantly coming in, getting Abacus on its head, pushing it around, keeping Abacus off balance, and it deserved to win this fight. For our next fight, it's a matchup between two 1-1 bots. It's Rose Quartz taking on Road Hazard. Rose Quartz, kind of surprising, has a win right now considering its weapon type and what it does. Meanwhile, Road Hazard coming off a loss last week to Valentine's Day's Massacre, trying to get back in the win column and it set itself up for a good spot in the tournament. Though if Rose Quartz gets a win here, it easily could get another win next week, and then potentially not even have to try and go through the Desperado to make it into the tournament. We'll see. All right. Here we go. Let the bot battle begin. Rolzot's coming out charging, and there's the first slip out of Road Hazard. Road Hazard backing off as Rose Quartz tries to get that pickaxe going, and there's a little toss from Road Hazard. Road Hazard taken towards the wall, and there's another flip. Road Hazard just trying to not let Rose Quartz get that pickaxe going. There's a little shot. Now, Road Hazard using the back to slow down Rose Quartz. Nice little move there. Oh, and a little floor flipper shot. And a flip. And two flips. Rose Quartz going after him with that pickaxe forward. Rose Hazard just trying to keep Rose Quartz under control. Oh, and a missed flip. Just trying to rack up flips and rack up aggression points and damage. Rose Quartz not an easy bot to knock out, as we've seen. The only time it got KO, the time it did get KO'd is because the floor flipper threw it out of the arena. So, going back in. Rose Hazard had a chance, missed it. And Road Hazard again using its back to deflect Rose Quartz away. Keeping him in the corner, and Rose Quartz hockey pucking around the arena. Now the kill saw getting into it. Oh, a little piece off of Road Hazard came off, but it's starting to send Rose Quartz airborne on those shots. And there's another flip from Road Hazard. Oh, nice pop there from Rose Quartz. But Road Hazard goes in with the back. Oh, and another pop from Road Hazard. Road Hazard has figured out how to just deflect Rose Quartz across the arena, and now it's sending itself out of control. Has him in the corner. Sending him towards the saw. Oh, a nice little pop there from Road Hazard. 20 seconds left in this fight. Oh, another shot. 10 to go. This has been quite the interesting matchup. It'll be interesting to see how the judges rule it. There's one last pop from Road Hazard to end the fight. Winner by judge's decision is Road Hazard. More or less just controlled the fight most of the time. Didn't let Rose Quartz do much, and was overall the more aggressive bot. Not much to say with this fight, but we'll see how it does next week. Our next matchup's a battle between a couple of 1-1 bots. It's Jaguar taking on Black Blizzard. Ironically enough, these are the only two bots this season with Udas. Jaguar getting that out of the arena on Rose Quartz using the floor flipper. Meanwhile, old Black Blizzard threw Raptor out of the ring last week. Let's see if we're going to get another one of these, or if it's just going to go 3 minutes. Alright, here we go. Let the bot battle begin. Jaguar getting up to speed. Both bots circling each other. Ooh, a little pop there. going at each. Oh, and a nice shot there to the front of Black Blizzard. Circling around. Ooh, another shot and another. And now resetting. Black Blizzard. Ooh, a nice shot. Ooh, oh, he's wearing them like a hat. Jaguar so far being the lower and more aggressive bot, and he's taking him towards the wall. Jaguar needs some sort of offense, and there's a little skim shot. Resets. Ooh, another shot there. Coming at him. Ooh, nice shot. Going back at him. Circling. Jaguar looking to do some damage to Black Blizzard. And there's a nice shot as well. Jaguar just racking up these hits. Oh, and a shot to the back. Black Blizzard getting taken for a ride. Taking him towards the other side of the box. Coast to coast slam. Oh my goodness, what an absolute dominant shot by Jaguar. So far the best hit of the fight. Jaguar just continuing to keep Black Blizzard off its game, not letting it get underneath and get any flips. Oh, there's Black Blizzard's best shot to get a flip, but misses, and there goes a piece of that wedge. And another. Black Blizzard start. Oh, there goes a wedgelet. Jaguar starting to chip away at the wedge of Black Blizzard. Nearbot really getting going. Jaguar upside down. Oh, Black Blizzard needs something here. Oh, and he almost got stuck on his side, but he falls down. And there goes another and there goes the side of the wedge. 10 seconds to go. Jaguar pouring it on late. Black Blizzard backs off. 4, 3. There goes another wedge, and this fight's over. The winner by judge's decision is Jaguar. Dominated the fight from start to finish, did not let Black Blizzard get a single flip in that fight. That's how you could have bounced back after getting knocked out in 30 seconds last week. A Jaguar looking really strong going in the final week of the season, and meanwhile, Black Blizzard not looking too well after getting pummeled in this fight, but needs to respawn with a win next week. For our next fight, it's the battle of the Drift Spinners, Twisted Fantasy versus Radio Wave. Both bots come into this fight winless after tough defeats. Radio Wave having losses to Burnout and Anubis. Meanwhile, Twisted Fantasy having losses to Effigy and Draconis. Now, these two are very similar. I think the deciding factor in this fight is the fact that Radio Wave has forks and Twisted Fantasy doesn't. But let's see if I'm wrong. Let the War of the Drones begin. Radio Wave coming out aggressive. Twisted Fantasy sidesteps. There's the first shot from Radio Wave. Radio Wave, the bigger and faster bot. Ooh, little pop there. Ooh, nice little weapon-to-weapon shot. Oh, was Twisted Fantasy getting a little shot there, but Radio Wave counters with a shot of its own. Saying I'm airborne there. Oh, nice counter shot by Twisted Fantasy. So far, very close fight, but Radio Wave coming right back with putting Twisted Fantasy back on its head. Oh, but Radio Wave put on its head there. Almost might have got stuck. Twisted Fantasy trying to get away. Oh, what a shot by Radio Wave. And another radio wave. Resets. Going head on. Going towards the back. Oh, and the saw saving Twisted Fantasy there, but not for long. Boxing him into the corner is Radio Wave. Twisted Fantasy might be stuck. Oh, let's see. He gets down. Radio Wave putting pressure right back on him. Oh, but the saw separates the two. Twisted Fantasy needs to generate some offense here. Oh, nice shot by Radio Wave, sending Twisted Fantasy airborne. Oh, Twisted Fantasy counters. Going after that wedge. Oh, and another shot. Fantasy constantly having to try and reset. Oh my goodness. Minute left in the fight. Twisted Fantasy. Oh, floor flipper taking a shot at Radio Wave, but it doesn't go flying. It's able to stay on. That was kind of impressive. Oh, fighting back there. Oh, there goes a piece of armor. There goes one of the wedgelets off of Twisted Fantasy. And now Radio Wave getting under him at will. Another shot by Radio Wave. This fight's becoming a Radio Wave massacre of Twisted Fantasy. Another shot. Radio Wave pouring it on late. Twisted Fantasy trying to get away. Oh, there goes a fork off a Radio Wave. Twisted Fantasy. Oh, but there goes another shot. Late in this fight, both wedgelets on Twisted Fantasy have been removed. That's the end of the fight. The winner by judge's decision is Radio Wave. Absolute dominant performance out of that bot today. Really good bounce back after 2 losses in its first 2 fights. It's going to need a strong performance next week though to try and get into a tournament spot. So we'll see. Now it's time where I believe could be one of the best fights of the whole season. It's going to be Exoskeleton versus Anubis. Anubis coming off a loss last week to Corrosive in a really good main event that Corrosive just was on top of the entire time. Meanwhile, Exoskeleton coming in 2-0 after a win over Ace 5 last week. It's looked really strong to this point. Just bullied everything it's fought, and hasn't been behind in a fight at all this season. So it should be interesting to see which bot prevails here. Alright, and here we go. Let the bot battle begin. Anubis coming forward. Oh, but Exoskeleton's ground game already coming into play, pushing Anubis towards the wall. They got that flame going. That's going to be a problem for Anubis. There's a little shot there. Exoskeleton may push back, and a nice shot from Anubis. Exoskeleton able to self-right, but Anubis is right back on top of him. Anubis going back at each other. Oh, sidestep of the saw. They're getting a lot of damage with that flame. Anubis trying to attack from the side. Hooked on the edge there. Exoskeleton able to sidestep. Oh, a nice shot to the wedge, but Exoskeleton getting to the back there. A nice shot there, but Anubis counters with a shot of its own. Putting push back. There's another shot from the saw. The saw flame combo doing a lot to Anubis right now. Oh, but what a shot! Both shots getting flipped, but Exoskeleton able to quickly self-right. Oh, and he almost suplexed him with that saw. That was an interesting move there. Fighting in the corner here. Oh, going underneath. Nice shot there from Anubis. Oh, and another. Now attacking the sides is Anubis and getting to the back and flipping him up. And another shot. Anubis doing well. And there's a floor flipper shot. Anubis doing strong right now. Going after Exoskeleton. The Exoskeleton counters with the push of its own, and that floor flipper getting a little bit on Anubis. Exoskeleton gets a hammer saw shot right on that spinner, but the floor flipper takes a shot out of him. Looks like part of that spinner might be off balance. That flame's doing a lot of damage to the front end of Anubis as well. Exoskeleton trying to get itself going. It's not really moving though. It gets itself going there. Pushes around. Oh, nice shot to the side. And another is cleaving into the side of Anubis is Exoskeleton. Pushing him around. The flames cooking him. 20 seconds left. This has been a great fight. Oh, another shot to the top to Anubis' spinner. Anubis getting taken for a ride again. Exoskeleton attacking the weapon support, taking him into the screws. That's the end of the fight. The winner by a very close judge's decision, Exoskeleton. Exoskeleton just, this was one of the closest fights we've ever had. Back and forth the whole time. Never could really tell who was going to win that. But Exoskeleton stole that fight at the end with that barrage. They are getting a lot of damage to the top armor, and also putting Anubis into the screws to end the fight. Also put on the fact that it pushed Anubis around for a good portion of the fight. It was getting the flame on them constantly. But even then, Anubis put on a brilliant performance as well here. And honestly, its record doesn't show how good this spot has really been this season. They might be able to squeak into the tournament with the win next week. We shall see. For our next battle, it's going to be our first fight of the night between two undefeated bots. It's Corrosive versus Effigy. Corrosive coming off a win over Anubis, our defending champ. And it did it quite convincingly too. Anubis didn't really get too many shots on it. It tore off most of the wedge of Anubis, and Anubis didn't really have much for it. Meanwhile, Effigy coming off of a win last week over Jaguar, where it knocked it out in 30 seconds. It's looked very impressive this year. Has had the knockout over Jaguar, of course, last week, but also it's in episode 1, if you remember, it removed Twisted Fantasy's spinner. So these are two very destructive, hard-hitting robots, and it should be a bloodbath for this one. Alright, here we go. Let the Battle of the Unbeatens begin. Effigy coming out strong, stopping Corrosive, but Corrosive getting up to speed. Here we go. And Corrosive lands a shot to the side of the wedge. Corrosive doing what it did last week against Anubis, just picking at shots so far. Oh, nice little shot to the side there. Not wanting to go head on with Effigy, as that could prove risky. Corrosive coming back in. Go head to head. What a shot. Effigy's wedge gets removed. Corrosive gets sent flying. Corrosive getting up the speed. Effigy coming at him now. Now with that front part of that wedge removed. Here goes another wedge. There goes Corrosive again. Another shot. Corrosive getting good at following up its hits. There's another shot by Corrosive. Corrosive removing one of the forks on Effigy. Renews the other one now. Effigy just having that flat wedge now to attack Corrosive with. Oh, what a shot. Corrosive sent across the arena. Effigy chasing. Oh, nice shot there by Effigy. Right, it's best of the fight so far. And another Effigy. Oh, but Corrosive getting under, unable to get the leg sweep with that spinner. Oh, Effigy gets a hit, but thrusted backwards by Corrosive. A little bit over halfway through this fight now. Oh, another shot by Corrosive. Oh, there goes one of those wedges. Corrosive leading with the back end to get some control points there. Air getting under it. Oh, the kill saw taking a shot of Corrosive, but Effigy also upside down. They meet in the middle. Corrosive, another big shot. Effigy, without that wedge, unable to feed Corrosive into that spinner now. So that's an issue for them. Oh, another shot. Nice shot by Effigy. Getting Corrosive right where you want to hit him. Oh, another big hit, but there goes the rest of that wedge, and so FGS has the front end there exposed. And Corrosive's upside down. Effigy, both bots coming back in. This has been a very brutal fight so far. Oh my goodness, and there goes another piece. There goes one of the weapon supports. Coming back in, Corrosive. Going to the middle. Big shot. Oh my goodness! In the words of Jim Ross, by God, that bot is broken in half! Corrosive, what a way to end the fight! Oh, up until Effigy getting split in half at the end there, that was a pretty close fight, but what a brutal way to end the fight there by Corrosive, not giving him a single chance. Unfortunately, not close enough for a count out, but it doesn't matter. Corrosive gets this fight. Effigy did a pretty good job, though that entire wedge got removed, and then that kill shot was just a thing of beauty from Corrosive. Absolutely just amazing performance out of Corrosive today. It's looking really good to get that 1 seed. Alright, everybody, time for tonight's main event. It's an interesting matchup. It's the lifting flamethrower of Draconis versus the devastating hammer of Valentine's Day Massacre. Both of these bots have been very dominant to this point. Valentine's Day Massacre coming off of an unaired win over Road Hazard, where it controlled most of the fight and barely got flipped. Draconis won its last fight over Twisted Fantasy in convincing fashion, controlling the entire fight there as well. This fight's going to come down to a couple of things. One, the ground game. Valentine's Day Massacre and Draconis, two of the lowest spots in the entire field, and both rely on being able to control the fight to do damage and get points for the judges. I don't expect this to be a KO, though it could end up being that way. I think should be a pretty good fight, and the winner is probably it has a good shot at getting the #1 overall seed. Alright, here we go. Let the main event begin. Corrosive already getting the flame on, and VDM already attacking with that hammer. Pushing towards the side of the box there. Nice slam, nice little lift there. Valentine's Day Massacre looking to... Oh, and there's the first grab by Draconis. VDM hammering away at that center console there. But Draconis has a firm clamp on the front of VDM. Draconis, let's go. Pushing him towards the floor flipper, but gets taken out by it a little bit. Both bots circling each other. Draconis getting pushed out a little bit. They reset. Oh, VDM makes a mistake and Draconis takes him into the wall. Pushing him towards the side of the box there. Oh, VDM looks to be stuck, and for situations like this, we let the bots that's stuck again unstick, so let's see if they'll use it. And they will. So they'll reset. Draconis getting pushed along. Oh, nice little shot to the top of VDM's head. Oh, and a nice shot there. Being pushed back a little. Ooh, and another good shot, sending Draconis on its back. Draconis doing that dustpan style. Ooh, floor flipper sending him right into Draconis. Nice shot by VDM. Oh, and another shot to the top of Draconis. Draconis just unable to get under VDM as we're about a minute left in this fight. Still anyone's game. Oh, nice suplex there by Draconis. A nice grab onto the hammer. Oh, Draconis getting to the back. Now taking him towards the wall. Oh, and a suplex from Draconis. Keeping a hold of him. VDM trying to break free using that hammer, swinging like mad. Oh, and the floor flipper flips. Um, Draconis, they finally break. Let's go. VDM trying to counter. 20 seconds left. VDM hammering away. Another shot. VDM pushing back. Valentine's Day Massacre hammering towards the center, and that's the end of the fight. The winner and improving to 3-0 is Valentine's Day Massacre. This fight could have gone either way. The Valentine's Day Massacre just seemed more able to do damage. Both bots were pretty much equally aggressive, and it was able to get some control points there too because it kept knocking it wasn't laying a lot of like solid hammer shots, but the ones it was hitting were constantly flipping Draconis onto its back and making it have to self-right, which in my opinion I think is very good showing of control. Well, that's gonna be it for this episode. This is probably the most effort I've put into an episode of Brightbots so far. Next week will be the last episode of the regular season, the last fight card. Should be a good one. And next week I'll be a big announcement for episode 5. But until next time, I'm your host, Dr. Bright. That's been Brightbots.